Alright, hello all, welcome to the stream. We are here, somehow, some way, we made it. Alright, hello all, welcome to the stream. Apparently my mic is working, and I have a cat by my foot. Not that that's unusual at all, having a cat. Seem to always have a cat, don't I? Next doesn't like that I always have a cat. She wants to always have a cat. I'm just logging on to Discord here real quick. Okay, we're on Discord. OOT Pay. Alright. I think we're done with our little pre-game setup here. So I'm still having some mic issues, so if they prop up, just say something. Yeah, so here's our opponents, actually. This is not my team, this is my opponents. I'm doing a little advanced scouting, so looks like Ripken and Reggie Sanders are their best players. Tony Gwynn, leadoff hitter, not too shabby. Looks like their starting rotation is pretty deep, but nothing like, no aces, but nothing weak. We're not going to get any soft starters here. Not surprised to see that they were second runs allowed. Pretty well-rounded team. A little light on power, which is fine, as opposed to our team, which we were first in runs allowed, second run scored. Our starters were kind of our anchor. We had David Bush was definitely an ace, and our defense was exquisite. So yeah, there's our team, and I'll start as soon as someone cool shows up. Someone's here. Drap Snap. Hello. Oh, we have a YouTube user. Hello. Welcome. Always nice when YouTubers appear and then disappear. I'll go ahead and start, because I want to go get Pokemon later today. Alright, so there's our defense. Maben and Francoeur on the corners, pretty solid. Solid infield all the way around. Bernie Williams in center, not the best, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't say I was a fan of that decision, but he's hit, so he's done what he's here to do. Alright, let's do this. Oh. That was belted. Guess we got that in. Keep him at second. A lazy fly ball. Alright, Reggie Sanders, he had a good season. So let's see. 4 home runs in the LCS. Holy crap. Yeah, let's make sure we don't let him beat us. I mean, that's kind of common sense, you know. They're playing back. Let's see if we can bunt for a hit here. I'll give him one shot to do it. Nope. That's okay. Golly. Can I turn that down some? Because that is, like, picking up on my mic really heavy. Because I'm kind of close to the TV. Yes, Nex is watching anime. No surprise there. Wait, how did Giles get on base? I didn't even see it. I'll watch it again. I just ripped one right up the middle. Alright, we'll take that. 105 exit velo. That will not take. This level is really crappy. Heck, the stupid barrels of doom, they really suck. OMG, I just got a kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Did you give him his can today? Good. I saw him walk over there. Yeah, I was in the shower when you did it, I forgot. That should end the inning. Francoeur mashes lefty, so let's see what he can do here against Odalis Perez. Well, hit it hard, but a little too high. Isn't Darren Lewis a pretty good defensive outfielder? Yeah, excellent. This level's even worse because of water. That's down. Nice. Oh, oh, heck, this level so much. No. Gwen didn't want to swing at a bad pitch. Funny that. There we go. I couldn't turn it. All right. Come on, man. You're supposed to have good control. That's not good control. There we go. Well, it wasn't pretty, but got out of it. That was very not pretty of an inning, but an error, 2 walks. You never feel good when the opponents load the bases without even getting a base hit, but I got a cat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I got a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Frick. There's a shot. Get out of here. Way out. Boy, he just threw a changeup right down the pipe. That's not good. My opponent just threw a changeup right down the pipe. It went 419. Sorry?
I can't wait for the next episode.
Very good. Well, that's bad. At least that didn't happen last inning. Oh, come on, man! You missed the ball in the outfield.
That was really not good. I'm sorry.
No. I need to run that back. I'm sorry. That's just such a good song. I promise I won't just play it on loop, but it takes all my restraint not to. The HD form of Ice Cap 1, if you were wondering next. Frickin'... No, I don't want cotton candy. I want my pitcher to not bounce change-ups off the plate. That's good. Good pitch. 94 up and in. That's hard to handle.
Cotton candy.
Yep, cotton candy. Did you do that? Yeah.
OMG, it's a stuffed pheasant. Can I have it?
Oh, I frickin'. Apparently he scared the umpire because that wasn't a strike, and he just struck out Jeff Francoeur. That's a shot. Right at him, though.
Trips over the TV in the living room.
Oh.
Dark Chaos gaming while asleep on the couch knocks everything off the table. Shattered Necks knocked a mask and a puppet off the table while Dark Chaos was taking a nap.
Replacer? What's replacer? Oh, it's giving me weird. It's not loading icons.
It's POV.
Yeah, you put your pig up there.
Yeah, I told you I would. That pig's cute.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get lucky. I got a Krabby. Throw him a nice breaking ball. That was... It wasn't a bad breaking ball, but probably not where you want it on 0-2. And that's pretty good. I think he just went down and got it. That's a good pitch. Good pitch, better hitting. Toasted. Nice throw, Charles. I should tell Alti that I'm playing Sonic music today.
Turn it up.
That's a pretty lame hit there, Eric. Can I what? How about I just give it to you and you can adjust it as needed? Yes. Yeah, then I guess you don't want to adjust it that badly. That was a strike. Man, those were good pitches. Turn it. Alright, we'll take the out. It's hard to get those in the hole. Turn it. Nice. See what Nex has to say between innings.
Gives Team Dark Chaos Gaming.
Gives Team Dark Chaos Gaming Brewers.
Team Dark Chaos Gaming WTF. Why is Luke male in this game?
And there's ball 4. So I don't think I want to steal because Giles already parked one today. This is a good matchup for him, so let's just let him swing. Never mind. Even better matchup here. Bernie Williams rakes against lefties, and he'll take his base. That's gonna be down. Maben was out. That's Giles. He'll score easily. That's unfortunate. Is Axford able to pitch today if I need him? Yes, he is. So do they have any tough lefties that I want to worry about? They do. I definitely want someone to face Gwen if necessary, so let's get Ryan up. Alright. That shift sure made that easier. It's a pop-up. Over to Chavez. Easy play. 2 away. Alright, so let's get a pinch hitter in there. Blanks looks like a good option. Right-hander. Then he mash lefties. Yes. Nope. Alright, Juan Castro, the pinch hitter. Well, that's not the start we wanted. Make sure Sasaki's ready. Yeah, he is for the... Did you just give up a bomb? Okay. I think we've seen enough of him. The hell is wrong with our bullpen? There's what we needed. Oh, it wasn't a double play. Oh my gosh. Ah, there we go. Clutch pitch there. just in case this gets hairy, but I don't think Sasaki's got this under control. I hope. He does. Get the Axeman going. Alright. Got one in the corner. An insurance run would be very happy. That's not gonna get one. There he is. Alright, we got one out. Akinori Iwamura up. Nice. Let's go no doubles in the outfield. One Axford, put 100 right by him. Alright, we won game one. So hello, SH bot. I'm sure you're a bot, but welcome to the stream. So yeah, that was a pretty solid all-around game. I mean, as was in the case of the LCS, starting pitching, starting pitching, starting pitching. We've had, in 6 playoff games, we've had 5 excellent starts, and that's 5 wins, so I don't think I have to tell you that there's a bit of a correlation there. Yeah, BJ Ryan came in, faced 2 batters, sucked, but then Sasaki came in, tried his hardest to give it away, but couldn't quite do it. Got the clutch K. And then Axford came in, got his 3rd save of the playoffs. Wasn't exactly pretty, but got it done. Alright, on to game 2 we go. So we'll have, I believe, Detweiler pitching game 2. Is that correct? Or Galarraga, is Detweiler not ready? Oh, he will be ready. So let's cycle the day. And there we go, Detweiler. Who are they going with? They're going with Scott Ellerton. Where when he was a prospect for the Astros, he came up, he was supposed to be this big-time pitcher, but he just never was all that good. At best, he was just a mediocre starter, was never like a frontline pitcher like they were hoping for. But like many, high potential prospects, a lot of them just don't work out. I believe his problem was control. Let's see here. I know he gave up a lot of home runs, too. Let's take a look. Real life stats. Real life pitching. Let's take a look. Yeah, that home runs per nine is... That's just atrocious, and his walks aren't much better. I mean, yeah, way too many walks, way too many home runs. I mean, decent strikeout numbers, here in 99, but, that's... Yeah, that home runs, that's just not going to cut it. I'm sure that's why he was traded. And then it just never got better. Yeah, career ERA of 5 is, that's not going to work. 1.6 home runs per 9, yeah, that's pretty bad. So, yeah, Scott Ellerton came up, looked good, and then just, well, his first year or two was as good as it got. Ross Detweiler, didn't he pitch for like 500 years? They pitched for 12 years. Okay, for some reason I thought he pitched for like 100 years. And he was never all that good either. Alright, well, let's have another good game. We got a lefty going today. Maybe not the best matchup for this team, because they got all righties except for Gwynn, but, I might pitch my other righty in game 4 instead of Moyer. I'll have to see. Having an extra righty in the pen, though, is not a bad idea. Especially if we get a lead in the series, which we have. We can keep this lead. I definitely want to, hedge over, if I say we're up 3-0, I'll just pitch Moyer and say, well, with I've got another righty in the pen for the next 3 games. But no, that's not a decision we have to make for 2 more days. I could try to bunt this guy on, but Fat Ellerton sucks. I kind of just want to, I kind of want to do things like that. That's going to be down. May even had to wait to see if that was caught, but, you know, first and third, no outs, can't complain with Bernie Williams coming up. Or how about sacks packed for fourth versus left? Howard, even. That's a pretty good idea. Keep hitting the ball. That is not hitting the ball. That's also not hitting the ball, but it worked. What a terrible hit. Glad we had Maben running, because he was able to hustle home and get there. The catcher couldn't do anything with it. Speed is still valuable in baseball. I mean, there's no way to around it. All right, walking in a run. That is a Scott Ellerton special. Now give up a salami to complete the process.
What?
Oh, he did! He gave up a salami! He did it! I swear this isn't scripted. I just think Scott Ellerton's a shatty pitcher. Apparently the manager agrees, and here comes Jeff D'Amico. Why was D'Amico not starting this game? He's good. I mean, relatively speaking. I mean, I would have started him over Ellerton. Always nice when you send 10 to the plate in the first inning. That's often a nice start to the day. I remember once I was pitching, it's the only time it ever happened, my team did that. Sent like 8 runs in the first inning, something crazy. And it was in the top of the first, so I hadn't even pitched. I didn't even throw a pitch yet. So I remember I went back out to left field where the bullpen was and warmed up again. Like while they were switching pitchers, I went back and started throwing again because I was like, well, shoot. And it was kind of an interesting strategy. So now it's like it's 8-0 going to the first, or 9 or 10, whatever the hell it was. And I remember thinking to myself, the only way, because this team was nothing special. I mean, they're not a team that's going to go out there and just like mash a bunch of runs off of me, a sinker ball pitcher. So I thought to myself, I'm just going to just throw strikes. If they can hit their way back in the game, no problem. So I think it was the second inning. I give up a solo home run. And I'm like, all right, that's one. 7 more, and then we have a ball game. So then the next batter hits one to center, and my center fielder, who was a really cool guy and a pretty darn good center fielder as well, he runs back and just kind of nonchalantly puts his back up to the fence, leaps up and just goes, yoink. That was such a cool, just watching him just kind of nonchalantly just jump up and yoink that ball. Okay, we're there. Nice. Nice! Double him off. Even better. Nice play there by Giles. He's a nice second baseman. I don't regret taking him in the first round. It was either him or Robin Ventura, if I recall the draft. In fact, I got Eric Chavez, who had a pretty nice season, I believe. Didn't Chavez have a nice season? Yeah, 270 with 30 home runs. Nothing wrong with that. And a solid defensive third baseman. So I feel pretty comfortable that I made the right choice. So that's down. Let's... Why don't I play this instead of Sky Sanctuary next? That's crushed. Get over his head. Nope. Alright, let's see what Bell can do now. That's not down. Did you eat an orange? Oh, it's that. I smelled something citrusy. You said you like those orange ones, right? Okay. This is a surprisingly nice little, I don't want to call it a remix or a remaster or what it is, but whatever it is, I like it. I'll probably run this one back because I'm kind of enjoying it, to be completely honest. Oh, hey, Lexa. Welcome to the stream.
Team Dark Chaos Gaming opened a silver pack of OOTP baseball cards in GOG. Live Silver 2B NYM74L10114. Live Silver 2B Law 70L10170.
Ugh. That was my alarm reminding me that we need to go catch Pokemon later today. Let's see what Act 2 is going to sound like. Keep it up, Detweiler. You just give me 5 innings, I will be super happy. Yikes! That's in the corner. There's what we wanted. 6, 4, 3. Out of trouble. Get down. Nice. Am I gonna play the songs I like? Yeah, there's still several tracks more on this playlist. They're just not in order, I guess. That's ripped, unfortunately, right at the first baseman. Still, second and third, one out is a nice position to be in with a quality hitter coming up. Make that bases loaded, one out with a, well, not very good against lefties hitter coming up, unfortunately. And he showed that. Cotton candy. Bell against a lefty is a good idea. Nice. Alright. See if we can get this guy to hit to a double play. Probably not, but we'll see. That could be. Oh! We didn't need that. Nice pitch. All right, Detweiler out of trouble again. He's been flirting with disaster, but only giving him one run, so hey. Yeah, cotton candy, I agree. I'll send him out there for the sixth. I mean, that's a gapper. Off the wall. That's a good tune to play when somebody hits a gapper. That's a tough play for a lefty. This might be Detweiler's last inning. Oh yeah, let's steal down 6. That's a good plan. You made it, but whatever. Well, that might get you a run, though. We all know Bernie Williams has no arm. Or he could just... And he could just launch it to the backstop. Actually, let's get Grimsley in there. He's got 2 lefties to face. This is not good. This is definitely his last batter, no matter what. Okay. Got the lefty. Good job. Got through 6. Quality start. Yikes. Is he going for an immaculate inning? No, he won't get one. Pretty close. Almost an immaculate inning. 10 pitches for 3 Ks. 11, I guess. Are you okay against lefties, or are you just super splitty? He's pretty splitty. Tough decision. Let's just get let's give our best shot at game 2 and worry about game 4 when game 4 comes up. Since when is Taylor Buckholz unhittable? Alright, so 6 Ks. Wow. crummy hit, but it's a hit nonetheless. Oh, what a play by Francoeur. Toasted? Wow. Well, let's get toasted at third, down 4. Great coaching, AI. Alright, this soundtrack has thoroughly disappointed me. Swap into another playlist. Here we go. Anyway, back to the game. So it's the bottom of the 8th. We are up 4. I'm going to get Axford up just in case. He only threw 7 pitches yesterday. That is loud. All right, McDonald, you're going to finish this off if you can. Alright, it's probably the last batter for McDonald. Win, lose, or draw. And it's win.
Summons Shota Aizawa, who looks at Dark Chaos and erases his power. Dark Chaos nor his command can offer any bunny protections for 55 minutes. I want to pet a cricket.
Okay. My headset got disconnected. I hope my headset hasn't been off this whole time, because I've been having some mic issues with my headset. I've been meaning to check it, but I've been forgetting. I guess we're facing Glavin today. We've got Armando Galarraga pitching. Pitched to Jim in the LCS. Welcome to Exhibition Stadium, one of the most bizarre stadiums ever imagined. When they pan out, you'll all see what I'm talking about. Yes, the field really is shaped that way. Nothing there, alright. Wow. I mean, I don't want to overemphasize one at bat, but when you start off your day by striking out Tony Gwynn, oh, I think that's a good sign for the rest of the day. Sorry?
I'm personally offended.
Why?
It left me on a cliffhanger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Tony Gwynn striking out. I'm like, he would about 30 times a year. It's not like Billy, who'd strike out less than 10 times a year. Galarraga is just dealing. Actually, before I continue, just in case, I wanna do this. Okay. Wait, what did it say? There we go. I just want to save just in case something happens. There we go. Alright, we're back. That wasn't very good. Reach for my drink. There we go. Should still be working. Yeah, yeah. Get there. He's there. And Williams puts it away, it said. Someone else. I would say someone else already put it away. If you should be able to get to that. Yep. And he sent it back on its Williams, and he reaches up to grab it. Goodbye. He was buckled up with that one. Oh. That was a nice little breaking ball there by Glavin. Well. Hit it good, but right at him. Put a good swing on it, but what can you do? Sometimes they catch it. Good play. Oh, good pitch. It's hard to believe Galarag was basically just a throw-in, so I could just fill out my rotation. It was like, oh, well, he'll just be my fifth starter. Who cares? And he basically played his way into the playoff rotation. Now he's certainly showing why he's here. All right. Got, I believe, our first base runner of the game. Francoeur is up. Let's see what he can do against Glavin. Not much. That was high. That's okay. We didn't assume let Sanders have one base. He wants two, apparently, and he gets them. Alright, well, I'll be a little careful with Minakino, but not too worried. Rather face him than Iwamura. Oh, Bell, whatever. That should end the inning. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. End of the fifth. Ryan Howard with an infield hit. Well, wonders never cease, eh? Him and his 5 speed. How else caught that pitch did not catch his pitch, cost his pitcher strike. It was not a strike. Terrio hit it hard last time. He hit it hard this time. And once again, right at somebody. Oh, that was fortunate. Well, that's the first hard hit ball he's given up. We're at top of the order here in the 6th. That is going to be down. All right, leadoff hit. I'll just hit against the lefties. I don't really want to steal. Maybe I should, but... Oh, Maven's gonna get there himself. Nice. Now we got 2 shots to get him in. That gets him to 3rd, but that's not really that helpful with now 2 outs. Either swinging at a 3-1 pitch and popping up to the second baseman. Although, to be fair, that's probably a hittable pitch. He just didn't hit it. Wow. What an inning, what a game from Galarraga. Dueling with Glavin and, well, matching him 0 for 0. Yeah, it's just a bad matchup. At least we about got Glavin out of the game. He's thrown 115. That's probably his last inning, but you never know. Not leaving the starter in too long. I've made that mistake already in the playoffs. That was not a bad pitch. None of those were bad pitches. Double them off. Nope. Nine. Cool. Hammond will pitch the 8th. Let's hope we can give him a lead. Are you winning? It's 0-0, but I am up 2-0 in the series. How you doing, Valley Rat? Yeah, I'm winning the series. Not this game, though. There's a hit. Let's see, Maben is definitely going. I want to give it, so Marcus, indubitably, yes. Well, they knew he was going, but they couldn't really do much about it. All right, Giles, here's your shot to come through, and he doesn't. Yeah, Giles kind of sucked there. I knew it was going to be a good day for Armando Galarraga, my starter, when the first thing he did was strike out Tony Gwynn. I mean, how can you start your day better than that? The Galarraga that pitched a perfect game. That's no good. Yes. Yes. The history books may not say it, but we all know what really happened. I don't really think I want to face Reggie Sanders here. I'm going to give him 4 wide ones. Go after Menachino. Nice. Check swing. No, sir. You're out. Yeah, I mean, I think most people, I mean, certainly anybody who knows the story would agree that Galarraga pitched a perfect game. That's reality. The history books may say what officially happened, but, you know, reality is he pitched a perfect game. Okay, Bernie baseball. Oh yeah, Jim Joyce. Yeah, I mean, I think Jim Joyce felt worse about it than Galarraga did, to be totally honest. I mean, it would have been nice if, like, the commissioner or somebody could have gone back and said, you know what, we're going to fix that. But the problem with that is, you know, yeah, Joyce was a very good umpire. Just, you know, unfortunately blew a call at the worst possible time. I mean, maybe Dinkinger, that was worse, but, you know, you never want to blow any calls, especially not in a situation like that where every eye is right on you. Now, do I bring Axford in or do I bring I got Grimsley Ray. I'll pitch. See, I'll have Hammond face Iwamura. I definitely need to get Axford up though. Yeah, I mean, there were several things. I think that one game playoff where, you know, that incident in the outfield, I think that was what officially did it. We're like, yeah, we need this. Or was that what caused them to expand it? I don't remember if that was what caused them to expand it or what happened, because I remember the one game playoff with that screw up in the outfield was a big one. All right, so they're bringing in Castro. Okay, damn. Do I go with Axford? No, we save Axford because we're on the road. You're supposed to not use your closer on the road. We're also at the bottom of the order, so we're going to go Grimsley now. I'll probably regret this, but I'm going to save Axford for either a tougher spot in the lineup or a save situation. I think that's probably... Because I like giving up walk-off home runs on the second pitch, that's why. You know, why bring in your closer when you can just give up a walk-off home run? I mean... no, I even said I'll probably regret this because Grimsley had a really crummy game in the LCS, and I'll show you. I gave him one game in the LCS. He was trash. Pitched fine yesterday, and 2 days ago we had an off day, and then yeah, Grimsley has not been. He's not been my most efficient reliever. You know, Sasaki's been iffy. All of them have really been iffy, to be honest. You put Kershaw on the mound. I don't have Kershaw. What I do want to see if I don't want to start a lefty. Is this guy able to pitch? Yes, so you're actually going to pitch. We're going to start McDonald, the righty. Oh, yeah. Yes, Kershaw, the Peyton Manning of baseball. Yeah, that's what I would always call Kershaw, the Peyton Manning of baseball. You know, they're both two of the greatest players to ever play the position. But like you said, just don't ever really get it done in the playoffs. It's like, yeah, okay, so Peyton Manning can beat Rex Grossman in the Super Bowl, and he can, so Peyton Manning, basically, you've probably heard of Tom Brady, even if you don't know football. But Tom Brady, the clear-cut greatest quarterback of history, and it's not even close. So Brady and Manning basically started at roughly the same time. Brady played a few years more, but and they were basically rivals in the AFC. And Manning would always have bigger numbers in the regular season, and frequently his team would win more games than Brady's. But Brady has 7 rings. Manning has 2, one of which had nothing to do with him. That was all the defense. And the other one, they beat a very not good Bears team in the Super Bowl. So yeah, Peyton Manning is basically the Kershaw of football. So we'll see how we can do today. I mean, I feel pretty good with McDonald on the mound. The Blue Jays are way, way, way better against righties than against lefties. So that's why we're going with McDonald. Yeah. I'm trying to get a ring though. Like for reals. I want to buy like a World Series ring, not like one of those cheap replicas, like a real one, and then I can be like, hey, I have a ring. I was trying to buy a Super Bowl ring of my favorite team, and I didn't look at it as, I wasn't looking at it as spending money. I was looking at it as investing money, because those things just go way up in price. So I looked at it as, not spending, 40, 50 grand in, so it's not like that money goes away. I could sell the ring anytime I want and get my money back. Could probably make money off of it. And so I bid up to, I think, what did I bid up to, like 50 something thousand for that Ravens ring? Something like that, yeah. And didn't get it. Although I kind of figured based on the way the auction was going, I was never going to get it. So I just bid a few extra times just to make that guy spend more money. I was like, you know what, you're gonna take it from me. I'm gonna make you spend like an extra 5 or 6 grand just because I'm that kind of guy. But then my sweetheart, who is sitting right here, calmly and sweetly reminded me, well, you didn't get the ring, but you did just get a card. And then I'm like, I did just get a card, didn't I? And if you're wondering what card it was, that card on the upper right of my stream is actually my card. That is my favorite card that I own. So I got that card, which I'd been funnily enough, it's the player I wanted. You have a Whitey Ford card? Nice. Is it like a rookie or there's actually a one graded at 10 available on eBay. If that's yours, I'm gonna laugh. I've actually made an offer for that card before. At 57. Okay, so it's not a rookie, but it's 57 tops. That's the I love 57 tops, actually. I have a really cool 57 tops card. It's Richie Ashburn graded at 10. There's only 3 of them, and Ashburn's one of my favorite players. So yeah, I couldn't believe it when I got that card at the price I did. That was like a WTF gift. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. for sure. See, I buy and sell cards, like big cards, trying to make money, with some success, I should say. You know, what's funny about the cards is I started doing that, trying to make a little extra cash so I could actually get some of those old cards, those 19th century old Judge cards, specifically the Phillies, like Ed Delahanty and that team's. Little did I know the deal was actually going to be on the Delahanty card itself, because let's put it this way. It appeared on eBay, and I was very confused as to why it was listed at the price it was, because I've researched the card, I know what it's worth, and I saw the price, I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. Either this is way underpriced, or I don't know this market the way I think I do. So I quickly researched it, pulled up all the data I could, and this whole time, I'm trying to justify not buying it. My girlfriend's literally screaming at me to buy it. So I bought it. And it's a PSA 6. And someone just put a 3 up for sale for $50,000, and I paid. So I did not pay anywhere near that. So yeah, so if a guy and a 2 is for sale for like $20,000 or something absurd like that. I have a 6. I hate to think what I would get for that if I ever sold it. Not that I'm ever selling it. The only way I'd ever sell that is if I had there's one at 8. The 6 is the second highest one. I mean, you can tell from the picture how crisp it is. But yeah, if I had the 8, I would sell the 6 to finance the. Well, I would sell it, except it's one of those cards like I kind of had my heart set on. Like my goal for my PC, like personal collection, is to get all the 1894 Phillies, because that's my favorite historical team, and I think I'm about halfway done. I mean, for me, it's one of them, yeah. Like, I remember I took it to a card shop once, and a guy was telling a story how he was at a show, and a guy plonked down $100,000 in cash for a Tom Brady card. And then he looked at my card and said, well, I'd rather have that because Tom Brady's a little bitch. Those are his exact words. But yeah, no, that card's... It's kind of funny because people can't believe that just some rando like me has that card. But yeah, just some rando like me has... do you know Ed Delahanty? Do you know who he is and, the story about him and why he's such a popular and highly sought-after card? Get down. Come on, let's go. Get there. Nice. Okay, so Ed Delahanty was a 19th century player. He started in the 1880s and was... Okay, so I'll be more than happy to tell you all about him and his awesome teammates, right? She just rolled her eyes at me because she knows how much I love this stuff. Okay, so Delahanty was... He started in... crap. Oh, he didn't catch it. So Ed Delahanty was... He started in the 1880s, and when they moved the mound back in 1893, his career just took off. He went from kind of a middling player in his early 20s to arguably the best player in the 1890s. His style of play and whatnot was similar. Think Mike Trout. Good average, good on base, five-tool player. Yeah, he was a left fielder. So yeah, everyone got better in 1893 and 1894 except for the pitchers. The pitchers were bad because the thing was in the 1880s, it was 50 feet, and then they moved back to 60'6", and you basically had to wait several years for them to get new pitchers. Yeah, so he went from a guy struggling to bat 300 to a guy who batted 400 four times. Well, anyway, so Delahanty in 1893 was his first really, really big season, and then really for the rest of his career, he was a consistent high 300s, if not 400 hitter. Like I said, think Mike Trout in terms of like the five-tool player. He'd hit for high average, he'd hit for power, for the day. He'd hit, 10, 15 home runs, which was a lot back then. He could slug 600, which again was a lot back then. He'd steal bases, excellent defensive fielder, huge arms. So yeah, basically everything Mike Trout could do. Just wouldn't have the volume of home runs, but relative to his peers, he was actually a pretty good home run hitter. So many people say he was the best player of the 1890s, and he was also super popular, like the rock star type. He had a very interesting life. Oh yeah, well, there were more home runs in the 1890s than the early 20th century. So Delahanty, unfortunately, he had a gambling problem, like a bad gambling problem, and a drinking problem. Yeah, 1890s had a little more power than the early 20th century.
Are you busy at the moment?
Sorry?
Are you busy at the moment?
Yes. Why?
I'm lost.
I'm sorry. I think you're going the right way, though. Yeah, so Delahanty had a drinking problem and a gambling problem. So unfortunately, even though he was making pretty good money for the time,
Yep, I'm going the right way. There's one of my landmarks. There's my next one.
he wasn't able to stay financially fit because he was drinking and gambling away all his money. So he'd make like $3,000 for the season, which was pretty good money back then. I mean, nothing compared to what they make today, obviously. But considering factory workers in the day would work year-round and make a few hundred, him making a few thousand to play 140 games of baseball was pretty damn good. And so he got basically in a feud with the Phillies about his money, and which several others did. Nap Lajoie, Billy Hamilton, Sam Thompson. We're talking Hall of Fame. We're talking Hall of Fame type players. All were getting screwed by the Phillies. That was just the way it was. In fact, in 1890, Delahanty switched leagues to the Players League, a one-year failed experiment run by basically the Irish players. See, most of the players back then were Irish because being a baseball player back then was considered like bad. Like you were looked down upon. It's like what kind of loser wants to play baseball for a living? That's not a real job. That's just someone who's just not doing anything with their life. That's how baseball players were viewed. And so most of the players were Irish because in that time in America, the Irish weren't getting any job opportunities anyway because nobody liked the Irish back then. So the Irish just decided, well, okay, since no one's gonna give us any jobs or opportunities anyway, F them, we'll just play baseball. So that's what they did. So pretty much all the top players of the 1880s and 90s were just Irishmen. And what do Irishmen like to do? They like to drink and gamble. So unfortunately, Delahanty's story with that was matched by quite many other top players. So Delahanty in 1902, in the second year of the American League, switched from the Phillies to the Washington Senators, and then wanted to go play for the Giants for $8,000 a year, but basically was blocked by the reserve clause from joining the National League and being able to pick his own team because there's no free agency, not for many, many years. And so Delahanty was basically financially in limbo. I mean, he was broke, he was in debt, he was in debt to some not very nice people. Let's put it that way, if you get my drift. And
You gonna tell him how he died?
you what?
You gonna tell him how he died?
I am going to tell him. We're not there yet. So, after a game, Delahanty boarded a train and was heading back to Washington. Nice man flipping a coin, yeah. So Delahanty was heading back to Washington on a train. He was in Canada. I don't remember why, but not important. I think his brother was up there or something. I don't remember exactly why he was in Canada. But anyway, so he was heading back to Washington to play, I believe, and never made it. Now, at first, people just thought, oh, he just went on another bender because it said Delahanty. By this point, he noticeably gained a lot of weight, was out of shape, and he looked old. I've seen a picture of him from that day, and he looked old. And like I said, he never made it. And so people just assumed, oh, he'll show up eventually because him disappearing's not totally unusual for him. And when he never did, people got concerned, and then a couple weeks later, his body was found at the bottom of Niagara Falls after a boat ran into it, and then people started piecing it together. It's like, wait a second here. So, there was an incident on a train as it was crossing into the United States, where a passenger was kicked off and they left their suitcase behind. And that same night, there was an incident on the bridge across Niagara Falls in which someone disappeared, presumed to fall in, and no one ever found out what happened. And they slowly started piecing that together and realized, oh crap, that's Ed Delahanty that was on the train, and this and that. So they figure out, okay, so he got kicked off the train for being drunk and disorderly. They basically just threw him off. Now, what they should have done was just hand it over to the authorities and arrested him. But they didn't do that. They just kicked him off the train at the night and just said, so long and good luck, which was not good. And then he, still determined to make it to his destination, to try to walk across the bridge, where he supposedly got, supposedly, we don't know this for a fact, got in a fight with a night watchman. Okay, sorry, I had to reset my mic. What was the last thing you heard me say? Because my mic cut out on me. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Night Watchman. Okay. So, throw him out, please. Got him, nice. Okay, so I'll just start from the beginning of that part, since I don't know exactly where I left off. So he walked up to the bridge and then supposedly got encountered by the night watchman, who, they got into a physical altercation, and Delahanty ran onto the bridge and was never seen or heard from again. And the night watchman says he doesn't know what happened. Again, we don't know if that's true or not. All we know is that 2 weeks later, his body is recovered at the bottom of the falls, and to this day, we still do not know if he jumped or if he just, fell because he was hopelessly drunk. That we assume to be true. Um, his family, however, aren't convinced by either of that. They think he was murdered because, like I said, he owed some not nice people money from his gambling endeavors. As I said, he loved to bet on the ponies, but unfortunately, he was not very good at it, to say the least. And so his family thinks once he got thrown off the train, a couple of people followed him up there and tossed him. Now, there's really no evidence to support that theory other than it does kind of make sense given his lifestyle and his debts. But yes, to this day, we don't know with absolute certainty how Ed Delahanty died, other than he fell in Niagara Falls. There's actually a book about him, and the Irish influence in baseball. It's called Ed Delahanty and the Diamond Age of Baseball, I believe is the name. It's a pretty good book, not gonna lie. But yeah, so Delahanty's body, or what was left of it, was sent back to Cleveland, where he was from, and he's buried somewhere in Cleveland. And unfortunately, he died basically without a penny to his name and left his wife and kids destitute. Unfortunately, that story as well was mirrored by quite many players of the day because they didn't plan for their future. They just were living their best life for the handful of years they could play ball, and once that was gone and their money was gone, it's like, oh crap, I've got to do something with my life, and either they couldn't or didn't want to or just died young because, a lot of people died young back then as well, not a high percentage of people made it past 40. But yeah, but then you get some like Billy Hamilton, his teammate, from 1891 to 1894, another Hall of Famer, the all-time stolen base leader, not Ty Cobb, prior to Lou Brock. That's another thing that a lot of people don't know, that Billy Hamilton actually stole more bases than Ty Cobb. Hamilton actually saved his money and invested it in real estate. Oh, I gotta run. And so when Hamilton's playing days ended, he was actually pretty well off. He ended up playing independent ball into his 40s and managing, and actually lived a good life. Lived to be, 70 something, I think. Yeah, 74, I think. And had a wife, kids, grandkids, and just loved the game. In fact, I don't know if this story is true or not, but it was told to me by someone, I mean, I have no reason to doubt it, that Hamilton, when he was gotten old, they used to give them, like, Hall of Fame players lifetime passes to go to any game they wanted. And so Hamilton had one of those lifetime passes. I wish to buy it, but the guy hasn't made me an offer yet. And I asked him, how he got it, or I know how he got it. It was like how it came to an auction. He said, well, the story he was told was that when Hamilton was getting old, that's what still exists. The lifetime pass, yes, I know the guy who owns it. Is that apparently a young boy who also loved baseball started going with Billy to baseball games towards the end of his life. Roger Bresnahan's sold for like $10,000, I think, or $7,500, somewhere like that. I offered the guy $5,500. That was before knowing about Bresnahan's. I would have offered him. I'll probably, now that now that we're having this conversation, I'll probably text him and be like, hey, $10,000, is that is that more to your liking? He'll probably be like, no, but I can at least say I tried. So apparently he and this young boy started going to baseball games. I assume in Boston, because that's where Billy was living. They would go to Boston Braves or maybe Red Sox games. I don't know, probably Braves, because he played for the Braves in the late 1890s. And at least according to his wife, it just rejuvenated Billy's love for life, because he's like, hey, I get to go to baseball, you know, because Billy had only daughters. He didn't have a son. So I guess for Billy it was like taking, the son he never had to the ballpark and getting to, enjoy the game he loved so much with someone who loved it just as much as him. And so when he died, his wife gave the lifetime pass to that boy, saying, Billy would have wanted you to have this. And apparently it stayed with the family until that young boy, that would have been in the 30s, because Billy died in 1940, until he died. And I guess his family just auctioned it off. The story makes sense, because, from reading Billy's biography, that does sound like something he would do. Because according to his family, he was the guy who would just go to the park and just play baseball with random people. He would go to games and could basically talk baseball for hours and hours just with anybody, because he just loved the game that much. So yeah, Billy was a cool guy, and I'm happy for him that he didn't suffer the financial disasters post baseball that many of the players around him did. That was a hanger. Didn't hit it though. So yeah, 1890s Phillies for me, that's kind of where it's at. So my goal is to get their whole, not all of them were playing in the 1880s. Some of them, you can't get. But my goal is to get a full starting lineup. So far I've got both catchers, left field. I got something else too. Don't I? Oh yeah, I got shortstop, Bob Allen. I also got the package that came in way back in the day. It's dated in the 19th century. That envelope I got with that one card? Wasn't that cool? The one I told you that had like his signature on it or something? The Bob Allen, yeah, now she remembers what I'm talking about. Yeah, I showed you that. I was like, I couldn't believe, just the card would have been worth that price, but to get an envelope from that day that, along with the receipt for the card, like, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I've got a shortstop, two catchers, and a left fielder. But Dick Buckley can play first if I need him to. Crud. Oh, he didn't catch it. Nice. We get a free run. But I can get Jack Boyle for first, Bill Hallman for second, Lave Cross for third. Those cards will probably run a few hundred apiece. The problems are going to be that their center fielder, Billy Hamilton, and their right fielder, Sam Thompson, are both Hall of Famers. Someone on eBay is offering a Sam Thompson card, or at least most of one. Like, one of the corners is missing. He wants $3,000 for it, which ain't happening. And a Billy card showed up with writing on the back. I bid $5,000 on it and didn't get it. And she was yelling at me a bit more. I'm like, no, it's not worth it. That's a stupid price. I don't want a card with writing on the back of it. Even if it is Billy. It's the only Billy card I've seen for sale since I've been collecting. And funnily enough, I see a lot of Delahanty cards that pop up, usually at really stupid prices. Not really. I just save all my money for years. I've been saving everything, and they're investments. It also doesn't hurt that a card I paid 15 grand for sold for 35 when I flipped it. That didn't hurt. What's his pitch count? Oh, only 66. Oh yeah, he's definitely coming out for the 6th. So yeah, if well, yeah, I hear you. But yeah, like I said, I just save all my money, everything, and then I woke up one day, I'm like, hey, I can actually do something with this. I looked at it as like, I mean, I don't know a lot about the stock market, so I thought, well, I would do better investing in cards rather than investing in companies because I know the baseball card market, at least more or less, not to mention it's a lot more fun. There was a cool card the other day I really wanted to get, but the auction went too high. It was because cards before 1978, like Topses, are it's very hard to find one that's graded at 10, and ones that are of good players sell for absurd amounts. Like it was a 77 Topps Reggie Jackson PSA 10. There's only 16 of them out there, I believe, and the previous one sold for 15 grand. So I was thinking, maybe I can slide in there for like, between 5 and 7,000, grab it, flip it, and make an easy $5,000. Didn't happen. It sold for like 12,000. So I'm like, I can't make any money off of that. But yeah, I really wanted that card. That would have been cool. I might have actually kept that because I have a 77 Schmidt 10. No, I wouldn't have kept it. I would have sold it. I don't collect those. Let's get somebody up. Who's on deck? Okay, we'll face Iwamura. Oh god. As much as I hate it, I gotta get Grimsley up because it's too early for Sasaki. I don't really want to face a left. I don't want to put a lefty in. Oh god. What are we doing? My dad's good with the stock market. He makes good money on that. Alright. Oh no. Toast him. Frick. He's not a double play candidate, so corner's in. Toast him. No! Wait, what? How the hell was he out? That throw, like, about hit me, and I'm standing, like, in the dugout. Did he even catch the ball? I want to see a replay of that. Valley Rat, would you like to challenge that call at the plate? I don't think he was out, but we'll take it. There was no review in 88. Yeah, I know the basics, but I know the basics too, but not enough to throw money out there. Yeah, pretty much all my profits have come from mid 70s 10s. Like, do you have any graded cards, or are you just raw cards? Let's see. I put Grimsley in the game, didn't I? Yes. The hell was that? I think the home plate umpire must have bet on my team after that. Oh my god, that was so bad. I mean, they do make bad calls in this game. Oh yeah, what kind of rando packs? Angel Hernandez? No, I don't even think that's Angel Hernandez. That's like, I mean, it's basketball ref. I mean, that's like some Tim Donaghy BS. Even Angel Hernandez is better than that. That was terrible. Who's up for them? 9-hole. Okay. Is Hammond still good? Try Ryan. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Is it like older cards? Like pre-1980? Because pre-1980 cards are good. That's not good. Ah, okay. Yeah, like 70s packs will sell for a fortune. Like an unopened box of like anything below like 1980 will sell for thousands of dollars, and the further back you go, the more expensive it gets. Like an unopened pack of 52 tops would sell for six figures. And if you buy it, you're not even buying it to open it. You're buying it as a display. like, um, like they'll have it in like a PSA holder, and then the pack's in there. Basically to authenticate it, and then you just put it on display as like a trophy. Because 52 tops is like the set that people love, and it's hard to get them. I have a few. Oh no, I have a few highly graded 52 tops cards, like 8.5s. I think I have them listed for like $3 or $4 a piece. I would happily accept 2,500 for them though. So if anybody's out there wants some 52 tops, high grades, not legendary grades, but good grades, certainly got a few, like 3 or 4, I think. Somebody wants my Delahanty card, I'd need about 7 figures. Not that it's worth that or that anybody would pay that, but yeah, to get me off that card would not be easy. Oh no, get there. Oh wait, Bernie Williams sucks. I forgot that. He can't field. Can you x-ray to see what's inside? Probably not. I mean, you could see there's cards inside, but you wouldn't see like what they were. No, I don't. I'm not really in the unopened pack market. All right, so we blew our lead. Thanks, Ryan. 71 Vita Blue. Nice. Yeah, the oldest card I have, of course, is the one on display on my layout, that Delahanty. Twins, you're into that old stuff, aren't you? I could sell. I have like an entire box of those THO6 cards. I need to start getting those graded so I can sell them. Johnson, bro, what are you swinging at? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, of course, Delahanty was before 1900s, except for the end of his career, before he fell into Niagara Falls. Let's see, we're not pitching Ryan. We're pitching. Well, actually, I could use Ryan against Iwamura and then bring Sasaki, and that's probably better. Sasaki's ready? Good. You like 40s and 50s? Yeah, 40s, there's not a ton of stuff as far as cards. There's some late 40s stuff that's out there. 50s is a lot more popular, like Tops especially. The 52 Tops, of course, is, front and center of that. There's a reason why that Mantle card sells for 8 figures. Juan Castro. That's a righty. It's Sasaki time. Nice pitch. I sent you a message when you get a second. You can, if you like 50s cards, 52 Tops commons will sell for like $5 or $10 a piece. Like, you can actually get a decent player for, something. I mean, you're not going to get like a Eddie Matthews rookie or a Mays or a Jackie Robinson or anything like that, but you can get something decent for under $100 probably. Oh, 40s, 50s OTP. Okay, yeah. I like 80s and 90s and 2000s. But I have to set it up right so randos don't start hitting 100 home runs, because that's kind of stupid. Alright, so it's 6-6. If I get the lead, Axford's coming in. If I don't get the lead, Sasaki is staying in. Okay, well, we know what to do now. Burke is my speediest guy on the bench, so he is going in there. Well, Francoeur can't bunt to save his life, so suing away. No good. Jay Bell is up. Let's see if he can do something good for us. Well, we got him over to second. That's something. No reserve clause? Nice. Yeah, you probably should. Alright, Maben. Here's your time to shine. And not exactly. Why don't you reincarnate Walter Johnson? Then you'd have a pitcher. Yeah, Valley Rat. One thing that I did, which I need to actually put these into files, is create an 1894 file so you can load 1894 and then load my file, and it would just put the 1894 rosters and everything. That would be so fun to manage the real season. I am definitely going to start doing that. I'll probably do that starting when 25 comes out. I mean, in March? Okay. That doesn't mean much to me, but it does sound interesting. No worries, I'm good. Okay, let's see if you're good. Strike out Tony Gwynn? Yeah, you're pretty good. You should do that in an online league. I don't play online leagues, but Twins has told me I should. All right, we are through the 9th. Last time I didn't use my closer, and that was a fatal error. Although I'm not sure it was an error. I think the error was Grimsley throwing a bad pitch, but, you know, managers only look as smart as their players. Oh, God, that was a bad swing and a good pitch, to be fair. All right, Howard, can you just blast one for me so I can just get Axford in there? I am going to pitch Axford this time. I hope he's not ready now, because it's been a while since he warmed up. Yeah, he needs to throw a little bit. Sasaki's still okay. He's only thrown 25. I just visit Mao. It's kind of a little cheesy thing to do, but all right, Axford's coming in. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't do a lot of multi-year stuff, so all of that stuff doesn't really affect what I do a lot, so I don't know a lot about it. But yeah, that sounds like a good thing. Unlike this. Oh no, he's gonna catch it. Nice pitch. Yeah, I can see the advantage of that. Are you talking about like guys like prospects that are going straight to the minors, or are you talking about like historical drafts where you're drafting real major leaguers that you're actually expecting to contribute right away? I assume the latter. Nice curveball. All right, so we're into the 11th. I can probably even give Axford another. Yeah, historical drafts. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think, for historical drafts, for sure. Oh! Get over his head. Twins does freaking everything. He is like a boss. Is he going all the way? He went all the way! How is that? How did my catcher do that? I was already trying to decide, I assumed he would stop at second. And then I was like, well, I got a pinch run for him if he's on second. And then he gets to third. I'm like, do I want a pinch run for him on third? Probably. And then he comes all the way around. I'm like, what the hell? Twins also makes mods. Twins is like super active. Ooh, we have an E6. I like it. Do you make crappy 90s Brewers jerseys, Twins? Because those are important. Oh, that was a terrible attempt to steal a base, Burke. All right. Axford, you got another inning in you? If you get in trouble, though, I do want to have Hammond ready to face Gwynn if necessary. They're banned. Twins just said crappy 90s Brewers are banned. You telling me no Matt Meeski or Ricky Bones or any of those cool guys? Nice catch. We just need 2 more outs. Okay, decent range there. Good play there by Giles. All right. 1 more batter. It's a ground ball. Come on. Oh, my God. Of all the things to do and of all the times to do that. I don't want to without a runner on scoring position. I don't want to pull I don't want to pull Axford for Hammond. Because if Gwynn gets on, then I have a very awful matchups coming up. I'm just gonna have to pitch this. Oh no. Oh, this is very frightening. There it is. Okay. We won game 4 despite our best efforts. That was almost a really, 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 really bad thing.
Name something you associate with the C Team Dark Chaos Gaming. Clamp. What S that out at sea there she blows that clamp. Team Dark Chaos Gaming wants to see a clamp.
It isn't there. So yeah, it looks like Charles Johnson's clearly the hero with that home run. Thank you, Axford, for. Oh, there's a. Oh, that's my bot. It does a lot of things. Check this out.
The sim is in.
Soccer jerseys, interesting.
Team Dark Chaos Gaming lost 7-3. W. Seth Lugo L. John Matlack. POTG Charlie Hall Oker.
All right, so we're up 3-1. And now we just have to win 1 more. Hey, hun, how much longer do you think you need?
I'm already done.
Oh, you're done? Okay. Yeah, so her and I need to go do something. So I'm actually going to stop for now. And I'll be back either later tonight or, in the next couple days to finish this World Series, start another season, and then we might change the environment because that would probably be fun. All right, so thanks, guys, for coming out and hanging out and chatting. That was really cool, a lot of fun. And I will be looking forward to seeing all of y'all again, and hopefully we can win 1 more game and win this World Series. So yeah, thanks again, and see you all next time.